welcome back to a very special podcast. This is the podcast in which you talk about all of your favorite TV series from yesteryear. Oh, yeah. And then discuss them over a whole array of beverages that I brought with me. I'm your boy, Patrick M. Dunn, and I'm joined here, as always, by Kat Halstead, the author. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hello. I love that you're the gremlin today.
I'm the what today? A gremlin?
The drink gremlin.
I have 3 different beverages with me, and they're gonna keep
Yeah,
me well hydrated through the next hour and some minutes
drink
because
gremlin.
I I
That's
just
usually
think,
my role.
oh, would you have a Stanley at work that you carry around and, like, 4 other little cups of
Kind of,
assorted
sort of, yeah.
I love it. I stand. Uh, yeah, I got my little Corona, then I got my miscellaneous water bottle, and then a little, pop seltzer with me too to kinda keep things, interested. Uh, I know we said this is a podcast about TV, but we're taking a break. We're taking a little holiday, so to say. And uh
Yeah, we'll call it a holiday.
yeah. Uh we should have probably done the Aha music video Take on Me, which we originally planned on doing, or brought it up anyway. We might have had more fun with
Yeah,
that. Instead,
maybe.
instead we went down a very strange rabbit hole, which,
It's so creepy.
uh, if you were a child in the 1980s, as we were, you have probably seen this music video numerous times, but you never thought twice about it, right? It didn't really
Right.
click you
Didn't think
as
about it.
you didn't think it was creepy or anything. You just thought it was about 2 people in love, maybe, right? Or the
It just is
beginnings.
like a music video, like, it just was on and you didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
If you don't pay attention, you don't see how disturbing this all is.
Well, I was like 5 or 6 the first time I seen this, and I didn't know. I didn't know shit from
Yeah.
Shinola, so, I know the song. I know the song very well. It's a radio staple, but I haven't revisited this music video in a long ass time, and I am befuddled, so to say, at the very
Honestly, same.
least.
Like,
Uh,
going in, I knew there was a level of, like, the ick, as the young kids say, but it, like, kinda just slaps you in the face in 2026.
I mean, I didn't even think anything of that. I just thought it was about a blind girl. To be honest with you, I just remember the sculpture at the end and the reveal that the love interest in the music video is blind. That's all I remember. I don't remember the courtship. So I don't even know if it's a courtship. It's more just a
Yeah, I don't
man
know if I would
watching.
call this a courtship.
What are we doing today, by the way? I think we should
Um,
preamble with that.
we are doing the Lionel Richie classic, Hello.
Yes. Is it me you're looking for? Which everyone knows, right? Everyone knows this. They make
Yes.
t-shirts about it now.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
There's lawn
part of
signs you
the
can
zeitgeist.
yeah, like, you can buy, like, a lawn sign, and it's like like a cartoon drawing of Lionel Richie, and it says, "Hello,
Yeah.
is it me you're looking for?" You, like, put it in front of your garden instead of a gnome. Have you seen that?
Oh my god. I haven't seen that, but I just discovered that there is a fragrance, Hello by Lionel Richie. It's a woman's fragrance.
No, it's a woman's fragrance?
Yeah.
That's odd. That's odd.
The woman's scent is fruity, floral, cyper with notes of pear, lemon, and jasmine. The men's version is an aromatic, woody scent with bergamot and mint.
It smells like sandalwood or something. It's like
Yeah.
every men's cologne or scent. A little bath wash. A little Lionel Richie bath wash. You can smell like Lionel Richie on a Tuesday night.
Oh my
Anytime you damn
gosh.
please.
For 23.85, you can get a bottle.
That ain't bad. That's pretty reasonable, methinks.
Honestly, that's better
Yeah.
than actually what I like.
What do you get? White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor? Is that still a thing? Do people
No,
still wear that?
people do. Like,
Do they?
CK1 is $96.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I have like 2 years ago, I bought a little bottle of CK1, and I never use it. Never ever.
Ugh.
Um, and then
But my
another time.
favorite is Her by Burberry.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Love it.
And kind of talking into Lionel Richie's swag. I think, is there a Chia Pet of him?
I swear to God there is. Hold on. Hold
I'm
on.
fairly certain I have seen that in the last decade somewhere on the internet. If no one's thought of that, then it should be a thing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it exists. It exists. Hold on,
I
wait. Let me make sure this isn't actually just AI.
yeah, you got to double check. I kind of want that. I want to put it like in my little outside table for the summer. Let it prosper.
Have you ever actually had a chia pet?
I don't recall. I recall always wanting a chia pet, but I don't think I've ever actually
Okay,
purchased one.
so I did have a chia pet at one point. I had a Sophia chia pet from Golden Girls.
I was gonna bring that up. I said I do remember there being a Sophia from Golden Girls chia pet, and that's
Yeah.
kind of recently-ish, right?
Yeah, you can get all 4 Golden Girls as a chia
Okay.
pet.
Ooh, I would love a Bea Arthur one. Love a good Dorothy Zorbiak on my meds.
Zbornak.
Sporn. I don't know.
Zbornak.
Sporn Zorbiak, Zodiac killer. Um, how much?
There's 0 results for Lionel Richie on the chia pet website.
Well, it might be out of print.
Yeah, it existed.
I'm sure you can still find one somewhere. I'm sure there's like an Etsy page that has one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta have someone sculpt the head for you, the bust, and then just get some
Yeah.
chia seeds, right? That's all you really need to do. It can't be that hard. I
Yeah.
mean, a blind girl made a bust of Lionel Richie's head. Why can't anyone else?
For real.
And she did it without ever laying eyes on him. She just did it by the art of touch, which I don't think she ever actually touched him until the end of the video. So how?
Yeah.
Is she just pretending to be blind? Is this like a whole
I don't know.
is this a conspiracy
Sorry,
that
I
we need
just
to get into?
discovered that there's a Bob Ross talking clapper.
Like clap on, clap off the clapper?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that was still a thing. Who needs that now? Why do you need that?
I don't know,
There's
but
there's Bluetooth. You can just do all this stuff on your phone. Like you literally clap still?
well, like it looks like it's a nightlight.
Okay. There definitely is a Bob Ross Chia Pet though. I have
Yes,
definitely
there
seen
is.
that in my travels. In my travels to the as seen on TV store, which I go into anytime I go to the outlets and I go through there and like I see all these things that I want to buy and then I have better judgment and realize that it's just everything in there is a waste of money. It's just a money trap.
Like, not gonna lie, there are times where I do wanna be like, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Are you really just gonna like slap your hands together when you want to shut off a light? I mean, you know what? It's better than like opening up an app on your phone, right?
Yeah, I get. You know what? I don't know.
I do
I
have one
have
of the
electric candles that are like on a timer.
I do have one of those little remote controls though that you can plug a lamp into. So if I
Mhm.
want to read David Copperfield by lamplight late at night, I can.
Yeah, that's what you're reading late at night.
That, it's right here. It's right here, baby.
Mhm.
135 pages in, bro. It's like 700 more to
Dude,
go.
you can get a T-Rex chia pet.
Ooh. How does that work? Is it like the spikes, the scales?
It's the spikes on the You can get a Homer Simpson chia pet.
I have seen that, but I don't know how that
Oh,
works either because he doesn't have hair.
Oscar the Grouch.
Ooh, that would work. That would work. Who is buying chia pets in 2026? That's what I need to know. I
I
need,
don't know, but
I, I need the market data on this. I need it. I need
Chia.
it now. I need it now. All right. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie. You
Yes.
know him from the Commodores, maybe? Maybe that's where those are his humble beginnings. A little Motown band. And I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm a big Motown head, but I
Mhm.
wasn't really big into the Commodores, though. Not not my cup of
Like,
tea.
I'm not gonna lie, I think, like, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you a Commodore song.
Brick House. You know Brick House.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very early song for them. I think their earlier years were more kind of funk sounding songs.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, they started doing ballads. And that kind of parlayed into Lionel's career because I think a majority of his songs, except for All Night Long and Dancing on the Sailing, are pretty much ballads.
Yeah, I would say so.
And he was a megastar in the early 80s from like, I don't know, 82 to 86. He was on a run. He ran the gamut.
Mhm.
He was up there with Michael Jackson. They were running like neck and neck for the most part. Just
Yeah.
trying to win the world. They are the world. We are the world. He wrote We Are the World
We
with Michael
are the
Jackson.
world.
In one night, they
We
locked
are the
themselves
children.
a hotel room and they just locked everyone out and just wrote this jam. And then like after the Grammys or something one night, they just like pulled limos up and just started kidnapping
It's like,
celebrities to
"Hey, get in our limo, we have candy.
yeah, we have candy. We have
You're
a
gonna
big ass
record this song with us."
we have a big ass song that we're gonna record. Bob Dylan was probably like, "Oh, you got candy?" And he probably thought it meant drugs. Little did he know, it's just like a bowl of like Hershey Kisses when he got there and he's livid.
Yeah.
Good times. But I guess Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson were friends. Because did you know this? This was not on the, like, the blast of Lionel Richie fun facts that I sent you the other day. Um, I mean, Lionel Richie used to babysit Bubbles when, MJ was on tour. Did you know this?
Bubbles. Oh,
Yeah.
Bubbles.
So, when Bubbles wasn't out partying at Studio 54 with Jackie O and Donald Trump and the Unicorn, he was just hanging out in hotel rooms with Lionel Richie, ordering room service, riding in limos, getting into trouble, taking him
For
out.
real.
Maybe they went to the Viper room. Who knows? I love it. And speaking of animals and Lionel Richie, I don't know why. I don't know why. But when Nicole Richie got married to the guy from Good Charlotte,
Yeah.
Lionel Richie brought an elephant to their wedding.
That's, like, the most Nicole Richie thing possible, and I don't know why.
I mean, I don't think it was her doing. I don't think it was her doing. I
No,
think
but, like, just, like,
having an elephant
her
at your wedding.
world. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't Nicole, it would've been Paris who had, like, a parent bring an elephant.
Like a
That's just,
parakeet.
like, how different their lives are in this, like, rich world in Hollywood.
I just get this sense that Nicole probably had these wild things happen at all of her milestones, probably her sweet 16 and,
Mhm.
birthday parties, probably just had some kind of wild guest or something like that. And Lionel's like, you know what? She's getting married. I don't know what to do. He just went down to the local zoo or whatever. He's like, hey, can I borrow Stampy for a couple hours?
It's like, "I need an elephant for my daughter's wedding."
Yeah, she rides in on it on its hunchback. Do they have, no, they don't have hunchbacks, right? I don't know. What would you call it? What would you
I
call the back of an elephant?
I don't know, the hump? No, because that's a camel.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? So anyway, the Commodores, they got their starts actually opening for the Jackson 5, who were literal children at this time.
Like, in my head okay, so to be very fair to myself, when I got that blast of Lionel Richie facts, it was, like, 6 o'clock in the morning.
It was like 8 o'clock my time, so it was late for
Yeah, and
me.
I hadn't slept well the night before, and I'm, like, trying to get ready for work, and every time I, like, look at my phone, there's, like, this insane amount of information. At one point, I had to send you the Judy Geller gif because I was like, "This is the only natural reaction."
Yeah, I was just lambasting you, bamboozling you with Lionel Richie facts, which one I cannot remember any other off the top of my head other than that they opened for the Jackson 5. Oh, and that at one of those shows, Lenny Kravitz was in audience as a young teen, maybe. Who knows how
And
old
they
he
were
was.
and he was inspired by them.
He was inspired by them, and henceforth we have his decades spanning career as a rocker, I guess. It's not even the same kind of genre of music.
Like,
I mean,
I
he
don't
does
even
kinda have some
know.
ballads, though, he kinda is like a
Yeah.
ballad rocker, like Poison's "Every Rose Has Its Thorn."
Every rose has
Uh,
its thorn.
so at some point, Lionel got tired of the Commodores, he got tired of being, I don't know, 5th fiddle in this band, and just was like, "You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do my own solo career, just gonna do what I want, do as I please." He had, like, early '80s, he had an album. 1984, I think, was his 2nd album, and Hello was on that album. Hello. It was a song that he, like, wrote, I think, for the first album, but
Mhm.
he didn't like it that much. It didn't really sit too well with him. For good reason, maybe. For good reason, maybe. Who knows? But I guess his wife at the time really liked the song, and she's like, "Hey, you really gotta put this on your 2nd album." And he's like, "Alright, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it for you." And they got, Bob Giraldi to direct the music video. You may
Yeah.
know him from the Love Is a Battlefield, Beat It, Say music video. Those were all the, music videos that he had his mittens in, and he did this. And I guess he came up with the story, not Lionel
Yeah.
Richie. He's like, "Hey, I have an idea. I have a
Okay.
fucking gr"
So that's like one less creep point for Lionel
Yeah.
Richie. Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, the director of music videos, I think for the most part, kinda comes up with the scheme, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
like, that's their bread and butter. It's like, you supply the music and words, I'll do the visuals. I'll do the visuals, Lionel. But he's like, "I got
You
a great
just
idea."
show up and put on the costume I tell you to wear and just creep on this girl for me. We'll be
S
all good.
so there's a lot of debate about what is going on here. Like, is this a college? Is this a high school? Is this an adult learning annex? Which is my theory. It's an adult learning annex. I don't
I
know where you lie in this.
I need it to be at the very least a college or an adult learning annex. It cannot be a high school. I cannot, in good conscience, allow myself to believe this is a story that's happening at a high school. Now,
I
I
mean,
know it is 1984 when this was recorded and all. So, norms back then were a little,
loose, so to say.
yeah, they're not as scandalous in a
Yeah.
way. Older men went after younger girls often. Like, even, like, earlier today, I mentioned something about Judith Krantz and Jackie Collins, and I was like, I could see, like, the girl reading that and being like, "Yeah, this is totally cool to do." Because like, there are definitely times where there are young girls, like, 15, 16, chasing after late 20s, early 30 guys, and it's considered normal.
Even if you look at the first episode of Beverly Hills 90210, Brenda Walsh lies about her age to impress I don't know, like a 24-year-old guy. Like she said she's a college
No,
student.
Julia does this too on Party of Five.
It's a thing. Well, you know, that's
Yeah,
the 90s for you and the 80s and
yeah,
before, the before times, the
before
1900s,
times.
the
I feel
1900s.
like we didn't get I feel like nobody kinda, like, batted an eye at it until Mary Kay Letourneau.
Uh, you're gonna have to school me on that because I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the one where it was, like, the middle school teacher who had an affair with her, like, 12-year-old student and got pregnant by him,
Sounds familiar.
and
Sounds
then,
familiar.
like, she went to prison, and then she got out, and she hooked up with him again and got pregnant again, and then she had to go back to prison.
So
And
he
then
was
they got
still
married when she got out of prison, and they were together until they got divorced in, like, 2020, and then she died in, like, 2022 or something.
so when she got out of prison the first time, he was still a student?
Yeah, he was still, like, a teenager, like, she got released, for good behavior in prison or some shit and was on parole, but then because she went and got with him again, got busted, she broke the parole and had to
Okay.
go back and finish serving her sentence.
So this poor young man is stuck with 2 kids and has no
Yeah.
mother. Uh, what was her name? Mary Beth what? Mary
Mary
Kay?
Kay Letourneau.
Lantern? I don't think I know this story. Was this a
You will know that, like, I know you know this story.
was it a made for TV movie? If it's not, then I don't know it.
Yes, there were
Okay.
made-for-TV movies about this.
Who played Mary Kay Letourneau?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find it.
Ooh, I hope it's someone good. I hope it's like Alyssa Milano for some reason. I feel like she'd be a good Mary Kay Letourneau, knowing nothing about Mary Kay Letourneau.
Penelope Ann Miller.
That's boring. I'm bored. I'm not watching that. There's no way I'm sitting down to watch a Penelope Ann Miller movie playing a
Oh my
MILF. No, not doing it.
oh my god.
Because
I
Penelope,
100% know if you know her, like, you saw it, you'd be like, "Oh, yeah, this bitch."
how old was she when this all went down?
Um, let me look.
When did this happen? Is this recent or does this go
Like,
back a
this
long
was in the
time?
90s. She was 34 years old.
Okay, that makes sense that Penelope Ann Miller plays her because I'm like, Penelope Ann Miller's kind of an older gal, right?
Like, yeah, like, this she met this kid when he was 11 years old and started an affair with him.
It's almost like that, who's the guy that plays Quicksilver in, the Avengers? And, like, what's his name?
Oh my
Aaron
god.
Tyler Johnson or something?
Something like that.
And he dates his director of a movie, and it's, like, this woman who's, like, 60. I think she's 60. I don't know. She's a lot older than him. And he was, like, 17 maybe when they first met, I think.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, back to Lionel. We're gonna square back to Lionel.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get to play himself in this.
No.
He's a man
He's
only
playing
known
like a theater teacher.
Mr. Reynolds. There's dialogue in
Mhm.
this. They cut the
There is
song.
dialogue.
They cut the song to have dialogue between characters, which was a thing that happened sometimes and still happens
Yeah.
sometimes. Anywho, it opens up and we're in. It very much looks like a college classroom, which is why I
Mhm.
wasn't that perturbed at first. And
Yeah, like, when I think about, like, the difference between what my high school theater classes looked like and my college theater classes, this is definitely, like, college.
yeah, it's the auditorium style room. It's
Yeah.
angled. It's angled, so there's it's the seats are elevated differently.
Mhm.
And Mr. Reynolds, aka Lionel Richie, we'll just call him Lionel because it's easier to say Lionel than Mr. Reynolds. And he's singling out two students. He wants two students to act a scene. I guess it's this guy who just got out of prison or something, and he's coming
Yeah,
back to his
Billy Bob.
sweetheart, Billy Bob. He's coming back to meet his sweetheart for the first time since he got out.
And the
And
world is just so different. The Dodgers are gone, the Paramount is gone, but the Paramount
yeah,
is back now.
yeah,
I looked it
and
up.
he singles out Laura Carrington, who is the actress who plays the blind girl. Although we don't yet know she's blind. We find out in like a
Yeah,
minute. It takes a whole minute, but I looked her up because I was like, has she ever done anything else? She has.
yeah.
She has.
Okay.
You may know her. You may know her. She's like your bread and butter. She was Dr. Simone Hardy on General Hospital for 75 episodes in the late 80s.
Okay, okay.
She was also in one episode of the Max Headroom TV series. She did
Of course.
5 episodes of One Life to Live, one whole episode of All My Children. So she made the ABC soap rounds. And
Yeah,
then
definitely is making those ABC soap rounds.
her last acting credit, her last role, according to IMDb, was back in 1993. She was in the TV movie For Love and Glory. Do you know this?
No, I don't.
This also had Zach Galligan, who played the kid from Gremlins. Speaking of Gremlins,
Okay.
call back to you calling me a water gremlin earlier. What the fuck you called me?
Drink Gremlin. Drink Gremlin.
Drink gremlin.
What was it called? Love and
For Love and Glory. This is like a Civil War era type melodrama, probably. It's about like a plantation owner and like him and his family. They're caught up in the ongoing
Mhm.
Civil War, and he has a slave for a mistress,
Of course.
and I don't know. I've never seen it, but I know of it. Kate Mulgrew's in it too. We may have watched this in like history class, to be honest with you, like American history and like
Yeah.
whatever high school year we did this. Walter Goggins is in it. Um, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I'm pretty sure they made us watch this.
Like, the cast is interesting.
I mean, they usually are in these type of movies, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they
Like,
usually
this
are.
actually kinda sounds like it's right up my alley.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't know it.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, they probably like took the movie Glory and they just liked the title and just used it again and then made it a scandalous love affair between a plantation owner and a mistress slave. Because
Uh-huh.
that's got to be enthralling, right? That's got to be scandalous for the times.
Yes. Ooh, it's on YouTube.
Ooh, we'll have to check it out. We'll do it for a
Yeah.
TV movie month March. It's March, so we'll do it next. We'll do it next
Next
year.
March. I'm like,
Next
"Bro, we're
March.
in March.
We're already
We're
halfway
in
through
March.
March.
We missed Jason Bateman in January, we missed Rob Lowe February."
We missed it all. But yeah, that's Laura Carrington. Her illustrious career. She's no longer doing things. I'm sure she's got a job somewhere. She's probably like a seamstress or something. I don't know what she does with
Yeah.
her time.
I love that you're like, "Seamstress, that's her job."
It's a viable career, you know. She could she could still work behind the scenes though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes people kind of, they get a job like still in the industry, like they're the music director and they pick songs for things.
Mhm.
You know what'd be really good if you put that Sia song right here. That would be really good. So
Chandelier.
so we'll call her Laura because I thought her name for some reason was Brenda, and you kept insisting that her name was Laura. So her name was probably Laura because
Yeah.
that's the actress's name, and they probably couldn't think of another name to call her, so they
They
just
probably
called
are
her.
just like, "Laura," because there's, like, this one moment, it's like her classmates are like, "Laura, hey.
You coming to drinks after?
Do you need help peeling that fruit bowl in front of you?"
So the Laura and her scene partner, they beautifully act out this, I don't know, short like 20-second clip, and Lionel is just watching from afar behind his piano in the back of the room, just studying her, mostly just studying her motions, just like the way she carries the scene. And he's
Yeah.
like, she's a natural. This woman, she's once, twice, three times a lady. She's so good at this. And we get the big reveal. It's like class is over, the bell rings or something,
Yeah.
and she gets up to leave, and her scene partner like helps her with her purse and then hands her walking cane.
Yes.
And we focus in on the cane. The camera zooms in, and we see her like kind of tapping it along so she doesn't fall off the
Yeah.
stage. She's trying to find the end of the stage, and he's still watching her from afar. He's like, wow, this woman, life has dealt her a shitty hand of cards, but yet, here she is at the possible adult learning annex or college class,
Something
or
like,
hopefully
I
not
don't
a
know.
high
I think
school.
it's a college class. I feel like it's a college class.
But then hold on. It cuts to like the hallways, and they all go to lockers.
Yes, what's with the lockers?
That was the whole thing that throws a lot of people off, because I was reading a lot of YouTube comments about this, and everyone was like willing to believe that it was like a college class, but then they saw the lockers.
Mm. Colleges have lockers specifically for commuter students or in
Like so they can.
specific buildings, like the music hall or the
Well, it's because you got to lug around like a violin or something, and you just want to drop your other stuff off
yeah.
in a little safe place. All right, I'll
Yeah, because
take
like I
that.
was
I'll
telling
allow
you
that.
earlier, I think the only place I saw lockers when I went to Fort Lewis was like the music building.
Okay. All right. I mean, there is a
So,
piano in this room, so
yeah.
I believe it. It's believable. I'm strictly in the adult learning annex camp, though. I don't know. I feel like it takes place in a high school. This is a high school, but after dark, all the adults come in and they take all these arty type classes like acting and sculpting and piano and whatnot. That's where my camp firmly lies in
Yeah.
this debate.
You think it's just like she's just trying to like broaden her horizons?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, they're doing like a little community theater version of like a Streetcar Named Desire or something, a
Mhm.
Tennessee Williams play. And this is kind of like the audition right here. So he's just kind of coming up with these different scenarios because he wants to see the different emotions from his actors. He's like, I need to see
Okay.
desperate. I need to see desperate out of my stable of actors. So he created that little prison scenario. Or you know what? This could even be an improv class too. I mean, one never
It could be.
knows.
It could be.
Yeah, yeah. This could be a Upright Citizens Brigade early precursor, maybe. You know, maybe Laura Carrington was the original Amy Poehler. Who knows? We don't know. Like in this
I don't
fictional
know.
world.
That wasn't a very like fun scene. That was more dramatic.
Well, sometimes you gotta kind of go for different emotions to try to like create a
Mhm.
character. You always see an SNL skit that kind of starts off serious and then just goes off the
Okay,
rails.
true.
Yeah, who knows? There's a lot of wheels that could be turning here. A lot of wheels. Anyway, that gets all thrown by the wayside. That all goes out the window. And we spend the next 4 minutes watching Lionel Richie be horny for a blind girl. And he
It's so awkward.
do you think some of this just takes place in his head? Like he's just thinking this all
God,
through?
I need it to. It needs to either take place in his head or in hers. There should be no actual relationship here.
uh well, I mean, if they're adults, like who cares, right?
I mean, yeah, if they're adult, but I don't know. I'm still like
This is before
concerned.
this is before the age of DMs and Tinder and stuff, so, like, the way that you made yourself be known is you just lam like, you just blew yourself up into their lives, like, you made sure you're always
Okay.
there.
Um,
So, I don't know, this could be just a normal 1984 courtship. We were only, like,
Oh my
3 then,
god, that's
so
crazy.
and, My second part of the thing is that, Lionel Richie only, like, signed up to teach these classes because he wanted to meet women. That was my other theory. Like,
Like, "Hey, Lionel, you've been single for a really long time. I think maybe you should teach an acting class to meet women."
you just think, like, every 8 weeks, he gets, like, a whole new, like, gang of students that he just hits on?
It's like, "Hey, here's some new girls." And then the guys that are also trying to meet them.
Ooh, so it's like a pit. It's
Yeah,
like a bloodbath out there. This is the old days.
probably.
It's a love is a battlefield. Maybe, Bob Giraldi, whatever his name is, like, carried over. Like, you know what? Maybe this should have been the music video for Love is a Battlefield. Maybe that was his original
Maybe.
maybe that was his original goal, and then Pat Benatar was like, "Fuck no, we're not doing this." And he's like he still had the idea fresh in his mind, when Lionel came calling up and was like, "Hey, can you make me a music video?" And he's like, "Oh, I got an idea, Lionel. I got a great idea." And it was
He's like,
this.
"I have been dying to make a music video for your song,
He
and
had a
this is
note
the setting."
he had his notebook from his Love is a Battlefield, ideas that Pat Benatar fucking nixed. She's like, "No, no, no, we're not doing this. I'm not being the Mary Kay Letourneau, whatever her name was, in this scenario." Ugh. Anyway, we get a little bit of, Laura kinda being blind, and we kinda see her struggles, like, her day-to-day
Yeah,
struggles as being a blind woman, hopefully in her 20s, walking around. But she makes do.
she does. She's got a really nice bedroom set.
Yeah, so it cuts over to her, like, her laying on her bed. Everything's pink. She's got, like, the pink satin comforter set, the pink satin pillowcases, everything matches. It's
I'm not
like
gonna lie, I'm pretty sure my Barbies had the exact same bedding.
but a part of me is like, who bought this for her? Like, how does she know all this stuff matches?
I'm sure, like, her mom bought it for her. It's like, "It's perfect, dear.
So
It's pink, you like pink." Does she know she likes pink? Probably not.
she lives
She
with
could
her
be a
mom
purple
then.
girly.
She lives with her mom
I'm
in this
guessing.
scenario. Okay.
In my
And
head, yes.
I think her pajamas, they're like a lighter color, but they definitely go with the, bedroom setting too, like
Yeah.
the colors. So, I don't know, good for her. And she's sitting on her bed, and she's reading a Braille book, but if you look closely, it's just like a notebook. Like, there's no, like, indentations at all.
I would like to believe she was reading a Jackie Collins novel
Danielle Steele, maybe, something like that. Some smut book.
or
'Cause
Judith
she
Krantz.
'Cause she looks very, like, hot and bothered in this too. Like,
Dude, she was totally reading, like, Hollywood Wives.
she needed to, like, fan herself, whatever she was reading. Like, and
Yeah, whatever she was reading had her hot and bothered when he called.
and then you have Lionel Richie at home, like, looking at his phone. He's got the little class roster in front of him, and they for, first day, they have to write their phone numbers down. So, she
Oh,
writes
yeah.
so he's got that phone number, and he calls her, she answers, and it's silence for, like, I don't know, 30 seconds, and then he sings the chorus right here. Oh, it just lines up perfectly.
Oh, the days.
Do you think that's actually what he said, or it's just kinda how we're seeing it in his or her
I
head?
think it's how we're seeing it.
Okay, and,
I feel like he did like, they didn't say anything to each other on this call, like,
it
at
it
all.
she just mouthed "hello," and then he sang the chorus, and then he hung
Yeah.
up. He immediately hung up after the chorus was done. Like, he didn't have anything else to say. Not like, "Hey, do you wanna go down to, you know, Dutch Brothers Coffee tomorrow and grab a, quick sip?" No, he just said, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?" Then hangs up. And then she has, like, a smile on
Yeah.
her face, like they have solid plans. But
She's
no.
like, "Oh, my clay creation's gonna go over so well."
Oh, yeah, we get these little snippets of her in another class. It's her sculpting class, but we don't
Yeah.
see the finished product. We do not see it yet. We just see, like, tips of it, like the
We just see, like, her pulling these little pieces of clay off, and, like, pushing them in, and it looks so weird, and yeah,
We don't
that's
know
all
what
I
it
can say.
we don't know what it is yet, but we know she's cooking up something good. She's very
Yeah.
crafty. You know what? She's blessed. She can act. She's a great actress. She can sculpt. Who knows what else this woman's capable of? I need to know more about Laura Carrington. Like, can she fly a
Yes, for
plane?
real.
Wasn't it Helen Keller who flew a plane?
Oh my god, probably.
Yeah, you don't know that whole story about Helen Keller flying a plane and all
Yeah,
these
like,
people.
I didn't even get the whole thing typed out, and it's like, yes, Helen Keller piloted an A4 engine Douglas C-54 Skymaster for approximately 20 minutes in 1946.
Yes, and people do not believe this. People today, there's a whole camp of people who believe that Helen Keller never existed, that she's just made up.
Like, they think it's a whole like, they're like, "There's no way she was deaf and blind and mute and, like, all this stuff," and I'm like, "It's totally possible." Like, cause she was.
I mean, I did see Miracle at the Pump House. You know, we watched that in school when I was a kid. So
Uh-huh.
I just believe she existed, but I've never actually been given concrete evidence of her existence. So, I don't blame them for doubting this. Um, although although I will tell you, kind of going back to being blind. We did have two blind girls in my high school. The first one,
Okay.
she was considered legally blind. She could still see, but
Uh-huh.
there is a legally blind thing where you technically can see somewhat, but your vision is wildly
Mhm.
impaired. And she could see, she just had to wear these giant grasshopper looking like glasses. And she had to have these textbooks specially made, so they were enormous. They were like the size of
Oh, yeah.
suitcases. And she would lug these around, lug these around. And she had a Dorothy Hamill haircut. I remember that.
Oh god.
And she was obsessed with this basketball player. And every year we would have around Thanksgiving time, you could like, I don't know, for like $2, you could buy someone a carnation and
Uh-huh.
you send it to them, and like like Valentine's Day, it comes delivered to your homeroom. And she used to send them to herself, like dozens of them, saying they were from this basketball player.
Oh god.
And that's her story. That's all I know. I don't know what ever happened to her. Um,
Wait, was it like a school basketball player or like a professional basketball player? I'm looking for the level of delusion here.
okay. It's like a high school basketball player, like
Okay.
a star of the team, like the forward
Okay,
or
so she
something.
wasn't saying they were all from, like, Patrick Ewing or some shit.
Yeah, this ain't Patrick Ewan from, the New York Knicks, sending her carnations on Valentine's Day, like a dozen of them, spending $24 because I think they were $2
No,
a
it's
pop.
just like fucking Troy Bolton.
Yeah, it's fucking Troy Bolton, tall Troy. He's like 6'2". He's not the captain. He's not good. She didn't go for the captain. She went for like the third best guy on the team. She was a little more like went for someone more reachable. Eh,
Apparently he was see, you're gonna have to look her up on Facebook later.
I will. I will. I'm not gonna say
I
her name
need
though.
to
Yeah.
know.
All right, I'll tell you more. There's some more stories that I'll tell you off the air.
Ooh, yay. I love off-air stories.
And then we had a second blind girl who was like completely blind. She had like the
Mhm.
cane like Laura Carrington has, and she would like walk through the high school with it. Um anyway, she was a very good speller, this second blind girl. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name at all. She was maybe like a year or two younger than me, so that's why I don't remember her name. But
Mhm.
we had like the local spelling bee, which was like for the school, and she won it.
Yeah.
She won it, and then she went on to like the county spelling bee and
Ooh.
won that, and then like the state spelling bee and was like the champion of that, and then I guess went on to the national spelling bee, like the one that's actually on TV, and she
Ooh,
fucking lost.
fancy.
She fucking lost. And I remember me and one of my friends were sitting in I don't know, like home or whatever when they like made the announcement, and we looked at each other. We're like, "Man, she just disappointed this whole school." But,
This is terrible. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but
I have 3 stories involved in this girl. So the second story was, I was running late for class one day. Like, the bell already rang. The bell already rang, and
Mhm.
I was trying to get to class, and she was in front of me, like, 30 steps ahead maybe, and she's, like, zigzagging across the hall. So it was, like, trying to find, like, a break into getting around her, but I couldn't time it right because she was moving pretty quickly,
Yeah.
and you know that, our halls had those, like, fire doors, so it's, like, the main hallway, and then the doorway, like, comes in a little bit, and then
Mhm.
there's, like, 2 doors that close together.
Yeah.
And at one point, she was in a zigzag, and her walking cane went up to the opening part of the door, but she didn't realize that she was walking into the wall, and she just smashed into the wall right in front of me, and there was no one around to see this. There was no one around to see this. Um, and so I just quietly waited for her to, like, get her bearings together and just completely exit the scene, and then I went to class.
Oh my gosh. You know what's
Eh
funny is I at least 20 times a week tell a kid, "No, you have to pay attention where you're walking.
They walk
You're
into
gonna
shit.
walk into a wall. You're gonna walk into one of those stupid columns in the middle of the gym."
And they walk into it.
Like, I have stopped, like, 3 of my 4 kids from walking into the column this week multiple times. I
It
think
happens. It happens.
my girly pop is the only one I didn't have to block that from because she's, like, aware enough because she's mad at me
Okay.
half the time.
Alright, well, I have my 3rd and final story about the blonde girl. I was saving the best
Okay.
for last. This is the
Oh
best one.
god, I
So one day, it was lunchtime, and there was a field trip or something, so, like, a
uh-huh.
majority of the school was gone. They were, I don't know, at, like, Old Sturbridge Village or something, Plymouth Rock, I don't know, like, one of those wherever we went for field trips, and I didn't go, and one of my friends didn't go either. So it was lunchtime, so our cafeteria was at, like, less than half capacity. There wasn't a lot of students around.
Okay.
And my friend and I just decided to sit at a different table that day, like closer to the food line. And we were just sitting across from each other, just the two of us. And I guess this is probably where the blonde girl always sat. So like she like came out and just sat immediately next to me. And the two of us, my two friends, friend and I, we just sat there completely silent, afraid to move because I don't think she realized we were there. And then just, like, slowly in slow motion, just got up and changed seats.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh, it was great.
god.
It was great. Like, quiet as a mouse doing this. Like, I
Okay, I
thought that
have to ask a question.
yeah.
Why would you not go on the field trip?
I don't know. I guess I didn't wanna go. I don't know. Who knows? I don't remember. Sometimes, like, you just didn't wanna go on a field trip, you know? You're just like, not for
I
me."
think the only time I didn't go on a field trip is I was homesick.
Um, I mean, it could have been a money thing. I don't fucking know. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
remember, like, I didn't make it to seeing A Christmas Carol at Madison Square Garden because I was, like, coughing up a lung. And I remember I actually came into school one day for the field trip, even though I was, like, still sick, because we were going to one of those places where you get to, like, pretend you're running a space station
Oh, you went to space camp? I
and
did
stuff.
too.
It
Yeah.
wasn't even like, I don't know if it was space camp, but it was, like, just a, like, one-day thing
Was it
where you
ran
could
by
go
Dave?
and, like
Was it ran by David Hession, History of
I
Rockets and
don't
Spaceflight?
remember.
Because that was my friend's dad. He had a company called David Hession, History of Rockets and Spaceflight, and he would, like, tour, like, the Northeast Corridor and go to, like, different high schools and, like, build these little wooden spaceships that you went in. So you probably
Oh, no, no, it wasn't like that.
okay.
It was like it was like an actual, like, place you went in, and it was, like, set up. like, different like, at the space station, and, like, you would do experiments, and, like, there was, like, a command center from, like, ground control and shit.
This really sounds like Dave Hession History of Rockets and Spaceflight. Like
I don't know.
Anyway, I remember if I called up my friend Joey because I was, it was Joey Hession, I would call him up, and then if, like, they weren't home, it would go to, like, the voicemail, like, "Hi, you've reached Dave Hession, History of Rockets and Spaceflight. We cannot take your phone call right now." Like, he actually, like, his house phone was, like, his business. And
Okay, wow.
he was this, like, large John Candy looking, like, guy who
Oh gosh.
when he wasn't touring high schools and it wasn't really high schools, it was, like, elementary schools. When he wasn't doing that, he just sat on his ass watching TV all day. But I remember every time they had, this is back when, like, a space shuttle launch was televised on, like, regular TV, like, on, like, ABC.
Yes.
Like, it would preempt soap operas to, like, watch a space
No, for
ship
real,
take
like, you
flight.
would
Yeah.
watch it they would roll in the TV.
It
Though
was a
they were a
big
little
f
more cautious after the Challenger.
yeah, after Punky Brewster, you know, had her whole life changed, she didn't wanna be an astronaut anymore. No, but you still watch it though, like, I'm sure there was, like, a 20-second
Yeah.
delay now, but you still saw this shit happen. It was a big deal.
Yeah,
It was
like,
a
I
BFD.
remember in high school when, like, Buzz Aldrin went back into space,
Um, we had
watching that.
so we had I think I've told this I'm pretty sure I told this story on the podcast before. We had the guy, he was actually, like, graduated my high school in the 1970s, and he actually went to space. He was an astronaut, and I, for the love of my life, cannot think of his name right now. It was the name of our street that the high school is on. Hold on. I gotta look this up. I
Dude,
wasn't
Buzz
prepared.
Aldrin is still alive.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Why didn't
Brian
I not know
Duffy.
that?
Brian Duffy. That was the name of the astronaut that, went to space. Anyway, um, so many years later, like 10 years ago, my grandparents moved to this, like, 65 plus community,
Uh-huh.
and it has, like, a cafeteria, it has, like, restaurants, it has little pubs, and my sister and I went to, visit them one day. We were, like, sitting at the pub, and my grandmother, like, leaned in, and she's like, "Hey, do you know who that couple is over there?" And my sister and I are like, "No, who?" And she's like, "It's Brian Duffy's parents." And we were, like, starstruck.
Oh my goodness, that's wild because we'd be like, when I was a kid, it'd be like, "Hey, do you know who that person is? That's Charles Gibson from Good Morning America."
Oh. But
Or it's Clint Ritchie.
when I was in middle school, Brian Duffy came back to our town, and I guess he was a pilot too, like, he flew planes too, like, when he wasn't going to space, he was flying planes, and he took, one of our teachers, Mrs. Good, up to like, up in the airplane, and they flew over the school, and we all, like, went outside, like, after lunch to, like, watch her fly over the school. And it was, like, a big thing, it was a big deal.
I remember in, like, 5th grade, there is, like, that, big golfing tournament, the US Open,
Yes.
and every few years, it would happen in, like, my town at, the Bultus Roll golf course, and I remember because like, the MetLife blimp was around for it.
Oh, you got to
Like,
see
my
it?
teachers had us, like, go outside and spell something. I think we spelled, like, Jefferson or something
Yeah, I think we did something like that too, we
with our
made
bodies
this
where you, like, lay down on the ground.
we didn't lay down on the ground, but I think we all took, like, poster board and, like, put them all together and, like, wrote a message. And I think she took a picture of it because I think it was, like, when you walked into school, it was, like, hung up for a while. It was a big deal. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was like a sunny, like, late April, early May day, like, when it started getting nice out, and they came, like, close
Mhm.
enough to the school so you could, like I think you were supposed to see your wave, but I didn't fucking see anything. They did, like, a little, like, circle around the area. It was cool. It was something to do other than, like, learn about, like, fucking the scientific method for like 40 minutes, you know? You get to go outside and see it.
Yeah. You're like,
It's a good time.
"Okay, let's go outside."
And watch Mrs. Good fly over the school.
Like, it's something different. Like, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like being trapped inside all day, and I
Yeah.
love that I have a job where I can take a kid outside for 15 minutes, and we get to play outside.
Yeah, like Cinco de Mayo, you go and smash a piñata. You do all these little springtime things on the warm days. Apple
Fly a
bobbing.
kite. Ooh, I gotta get my
Yeah.
kite out.
Yeah,
It's kite flying season.
yeah, March is the Howlin' Winds month, right?
Yeah. I mean,
According
we did
to
get a
Chicken
snowstorm
Soup.
yesterday. It's all gone now, but we had a snowstorm yesterday.
Okay, all right. Anywho, Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie.
Yes, Lionel Richie.
Where are we? Where are we in the story?
Um, like, he's called her, and then, like, he's in his, like, the theater the next day, just kinda just sitting there. I don't know what he's doing. He's
He
been
sit
wandering around the school looking for her, and he's sitting there, and this guy comes in, and he's like, "Mr. Reynolds, you gotta see what's going down in the sculpture room." Like, it sounds like 2 people are, like, having a knife fight or something,
he come
and
you
he was,
just
like,
said
the
that
first adult he could find.
you said that very calmly. He comes in frantic. Like, he comes in like a murder just took place. Like, this is an Agatha Christie
Like,
mystery.
something so bad.
This is Knives Out. There's a body dead, and it's like the killer could be anyone
Like
amongst them. Like, so
like,
Mr. Reynolds
Ghostface could be running down the halls right now.
Mr. Reynolds, like, runs through the halls. He's, like, running, sprinting, like Buffy running around the corner, like, ready to kill Angel because Angel killed Mrs. Calendar. And he runs into the art room, and it's just Laura Carrington, just, like, with clay goo all over her hands, like, in a smock, like, over
Mhm.
like and we only see the behind of the sculpture, like, the back
Yeah.
of the head. And she's like, "I've been waiting for you." And then
Yeah, it's so weird.
she spins it around, and it's a giant bust of Lionel Richie's head.
Yes, it's, like, at least twice the size of his actual head.
And then he sits down in front of her, and then she reaches out her hands and starts caressing his face, feeling the features, as if she has never touched him before. And she's like, she just put this all together by, I don't know, like some kind of crazy daredevil type superpower that she can see
Yeah,
sound waves maybe. And this is like when he talks to her, when he sings to her, that's how she pictures his face. And she's just
that's,
checking
like,
to
how
see
the
if she was
sound
right.
reverberates
Yeah.
and bounces back to her.
And it's like she's verifying that fact. And she's like, I am correct. All right, go me. Go me. And then I
Like,
guess they fall in love.
sweet.
I don't know, like, what happens after we don't know.
Can we be real? There is no way these 2 had a lasting relationship.
Uh,
Was, like, a 2-week fling,
as soon as
and
the
then
class
one of
ended,
them got obsessive, and then, like, changed their phone number and moved, and you never saw them again.
like, you think that Laura's mother got wind of this and was like, "No, no, no, no. Like, we're not
Yeah,
doing
she's like, "No,
this."
you're moving to Vermont. You're moving, like,
Yeah.
away from this city and this creepy man, and we're outta here."
She sends her off to Charles Xavier School for Gifted Children after this, because she has powers. She can see apparently, but just non-conventionally. She has a
Yeah.
non-conventional field of vision that one does not understand, except for the mind of Charles Xavier. Like, she came home that day from sculpting class, and her mother's like, "Hey, we have a visitor," and it's a guy in a wheelchair, and he's like, "I've been waiting for you." It mirrors it mirrors what she
Boom.
says to Lionel like an hour earlier. And then she's like, I don't know. I just met this guy, but I really didn't just meet him. I've only known him for 4 weeks. We're about to do a rendition of West Side Story that I really want to be part of. I'm going to be Maria. I think that's yeah, Maria. Maria, you remind me of the West
Maria.
Side Story. Yes, it is Maria. Okay, or
Yeah,
Stella. Maybe she's
it's Maria,
Stella
don't worry.
in Streetcar. Who knows? She's someone prominent. She gets the lead role in
Yeah.
whatever they decide to do. Maybe she's Lady Macbeth. One never knows.
Who knows?
One never knows. And then Mr. Reynolds is just doomed to just roam the hallways of this high school forever,
Looking for his next obsession.
looking for his next obsession. And that's that. That's pretty much the whole
Yeah.
torrid tale. It was
Yes.
a lot bigger in my memory for some reason. I thought this was more like theatrical for some reason, but it
I
wasn't.
mean, it's trying so hard to be theatrical.
I first when we decided to do this because we were like, we need to do like a very like story driven music video because we have done November Rain in the past, which is like this epic story. We have done
Yeah.
Thriller. We even did Everybody's Run. The Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun, which legitimately
Yeah.
has a story that unfolds that matches the lyrics. None of this happens. We don't get this. We just get this
Yeah,
very
no.
creepy fucking tale that is
About a
bothering people.
guy stalking his student, but she's sorta stalking him too, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like who's stalking who, One never
I
knows.
just don't know. I
One can never
just
tell.
don't know.
Is this an instance where the song is better than the video?
Yes, 100%. 100%. The song is better than the video. I think the video is actually a disservice to the song.
I think so too. Because this song, it's still played today on like Bob FM, Mike FM, whatever
Yeah.
iHeartRadio channel maybe in your area.
Yeah, like
It's just the one of like 100 songs that they just play continuously. It's just
yeah.
this is one of them. Although I do feel like I hear Dancing on the Ceiling a lot more than Hello though.
I don't feel like I hear either of them very often,
Maybe All Night Long. I'm
but
sure you hear All Night Long plays a lot
all night
more.
long I hear like, I think that's probably, like, the one I hear the most, but I'm also at the point where I don't really have the radio on often when I'm driving,
It happens from time to time.
but, like, I'll put Spotify on, and, well, my Spotify's a hot mess.
Do you have an 80s playlist? Because I'm
Yeah,
sure if you do, like not one that you made, but one that is chosen for you.
yeah,
I feel like if you created not created, but if you picked that, you'd hear this song or some Lionel Richie song. One of
yeah,
those 3. These are the big 3, I think. The 3 that we mentioned. There's other ones. There's many, many
yeah.
songs,
I
but I
mean, to
think
be
these are the
fair, like, one of my top 10 artists is an '80s icon, and that's Belinda Carlisle.
I thought you were gonna say Rick Astley,
No, but I will
which
jam out to Rick Astley, you know I will.
which we did that music video too, and that doesn't really have a story, but we only chose it
No, it
because
doesn't.
it was in April. We Rick rolled our fans, so go back and listen to that episode. I think the episode's actually called Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's the Doctor Who one. Sorry, Heather, but you kept asking for Doctor Who, and Doctor Who is never coming.
We gave it to you in spirit, and we Rick
You
rolled.
that was the closest we're getting to Doctor Who. You can yell at us in, like, 2 hours on Instagram about this.
Um, I have seen collectively like 4 episodes of Doctor Who, though. I will tell you that. I did see the
I
one.
have seen 0.
It was a Billie Piper era episode where she
Mhm.
was the faithful, or no, the companion. That's what they're called. And they go to space, and there's this like lady who's supposed to be like the mark of beauty, like in this
Uh-huh.
future world they go to, and it's just like a sheet spread thin with like a face painted on, like a skin colored sheet.
What
You
the
have look it up online. It's gonna blow your mind.
BBC shows are so weird.
I don't even like this is like a BBC America show. Like I think like they did
Yeah.
this together. Like the Brits and the Americans came together and made this. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't really know how
I don't know.
I don't know
To be
how
fair, my
Doctor Who's
favorite
made.
BBC show of all time is Are You Being Served?
Yeah, and and the like. You a big fan of The little Agatha Christie mysteries that are on BritBox? Those are always a
No, actually,
pleasure.
no, I don't have BritBox. That's, like, one of the few streaming services I don't have.
I do have it, and I never watch it. MI5 is pretty good. You'll like MI5. It's like a spy
Yeah.
show. It's kinda like, I think I watched it after I watched Alias, expecting Alias level
Mhm.
shenanigans, and it's a little slower, but it's still good. You have to, like, get to know the characters.
Yeah.
What one of them shows. One of them shows.
Okay.
Anyway, you know Lionel Richie's career. He went on eventually to host American Idol? Is he
No,
still
he's
doing
one
it?
of the judges. Ryan Seacrest is the host,
Okay.
and
Is
then the
Ryan
judges are Lionel Richie, um, let's see. Yeah, he's still a judge according to this picture. One of the female judges is now Carrie Underwood,
Ew.
and then, a country guy, I wanna say it's Luke Bryan.
I was gonna say Keith Urban, but it
No,
could be
that's
Luke
not Keith.
Bryan.
Keith was, I think.
Okay.
And Katy Perry used to be there.
We had Steve and Tyler. We had a lot of people. I just lost track. I lost track.
Yeah,
I did read though that I think at one point though, like in the early 2000s, Lionel Richie did something with Fantasia Barrino at some point in time. So I think they
yeah.
did a tour together or a song.
Maybe.
They did,
I don't know, whatever even happened to her.
they might have been from the same area because I think Lionel Richie's from the South somewhere. Like I want to say Alabama. Like he's an Alabamian. 'Cause he has an album named Tuskegee, which I think is a city in
Yeah.
Alabama, so, I don't know why else you would name it that, so, I don't know. I hear you
Yeah, he
clacking
was
away.
born in Tuskegee, Alabama.
Okay, alright. Where was Fantasia Barrino born? I feel like it's the same
Um,
area. But she might even be, like, North Carolina, though, for some reason.
hold on.
I just feel like they have the
High Point, North Carolina.
okay. But I just feel like the 2 of them had some type of connection together at some point, like, in, like, her freshly off American Idol win when
Huh.
she mattered. When people were into her and I don't know, she had a VH1 movie maybe like made for a
I mean
TV biography about her life. There was
I
something.
mean,
There
she
was like
won.
yeah, but didn't they make like she couldn't read, right? She was illiterate. Wasn't that her thing?
Yeah,
Supposedly,
like, I
allegedly.
know we make fun of Leah Michelle, and we all say she can't read. I still don't trust that she can, but,
Yeah, there's theories. Well, when we
yeah,
eventually
like,
do
Fantasia was
Glee,
honest about the fact that she could not read.
yeah, she grew up poor and like her family, she like kind of shit on her, I think, and she lived in like less
Yeah,
than splendid conditions. She lived in squalor. She was poor. She was like an Oliver Twist type story, I think, right? Like if a poorhouse existed, she would have been
yeah,
in it, but I don't think they had poorhouses in 1980s North Carolina, so she didn't live there, but
no,
she definitely didn't go to school or something, so she never learned how to read, but she knew how to sing. She grew up listening to, like, the mainstays, like Gloria Gaynor.
yeah.
She grew up in Motown.
Um, it said I can't find anything about them actually doing anything together except for, like, when she came back to American Idol to be a mentor and, like, to perform a song.
Oh, I definitely remember seeing them together in a picture at one point
Yeah.
in time, so maybe it was that night.
That's
It was
probably
that
what it was. You just saw a picture and you're just like, "Yes, they had this whole" like, you've got this whole headcanon of shit that happened.
they're doing, like, Tony Bennett duets album together. And then that's a story. He's still around. He's obviously on American Idol. He still does albums here and there, and
Mhm.
he's not the mainstay that he once was. He's not putting out these epics that we're clamoring for, but he's making the
Yeah.
rounds. He's playing the melody tents, the little county fair rounds, probably like respectable shows, House of Blues, like things like that, probably.
Dude, he's playing arenas.
That's the headline?
Yes.
No, I don't believe it.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Lit He's going on tour this summer.
Is there someone just as big with him that can carry the night, like Stevie Nicks or something? Billy Joel?
Uh, okay, it looks like he's touring with Earth, Wind& and Fire.
Okay, okay. People are mostly they're shelling out the big bucks because it's like, I'll pay like $500 to go. I'll see Lionel Richie, but I'll also see Earth, Wind& and Fire. Like, I'm not paying $500 just to see Lionel Richie. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I could be
Where
wrong. I don't know.
Massachusetts.
I could be way off base. I'll probably get shit on for this.
Yeah, you're getting messages. Direct all those messages to Patrick M. Dunn.
Just like you do every other week. All right. On a scale of 1 out of 5, 1 out of 5 love ballads. How would you rate the song? Not the music
The
video.
song
The song.
is a 3.5.
Okay, respectable. I'd give it a 3. I'm going lower. He has
Yeah.
better songs.
I
All Night Long is getting a
yeah.
5, but this, no.
Oh, yeah,
This, no.
100%. It's a perfectly acceptable 80s love ballad, and I feel like it probably inspired a lot of love stories that were written for book and screen, you know? But the
Well,
music video itself does not embody the spirit of the song.
yeah, the music video, I'm gonna give it 2. It's getting a 2 from me, dog. That's a no from me, dog. Isn't that what Randy Jackson used to always say?
Yeah.
That's a no from me, dog.
No for me,
Yeah,
dog.
it's we should have done Aha Take on Me.
We should've.
We'll do it in like 2 years. Hang tight. It's
Something like
coming.
that.
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah,
Eventually.
we befuddled this one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, this guys. But at least you got to hear me talk about Dave Hessian History of Rock and Space Flight for like 5 minutes. That might be the takeaway from this. Or the spelling bee, or the great spelling
With
bee.
the spelling bee, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I just it's a little too creepy. Thank God it's only like 4 minutes long. I didn't have to watch it.
It's 5 minutes and 27 seconds long.
You know what? When I was watching this, I think at the very end I said this music video is a minute too long. This should have been a minute shorter. Like we could have done without the dialogue. We didn't need the dialogue.
Exactly. Honestly, without the dialogue at the start and the end, it would have been a much tighter video
Yeah,
and
because
story.
they cut away from like the first verse to like have a little bit of dialogue and then come back into it,
Uh-huh.
and it's like you've broken up the momentum. I know that was a thing that worked for Michael Jackson and Thriller, but you're not
Uh-huh.
Michael Jackson, dog. I know you may have been big enough in his world to watch Bubbles and like take him out on adventures, and you got to sing at his funeral, but I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, speaking of bubbles, I have to tell you this.
Okay.
Have you watched the new series on Peacock called The Burbs?
No, and I refuse to watch it.
Okay, but our boy Corey Feldman has a cameo in like one of the last episodes of the season.
Is Bubbles in it?
No, but I thought about it because Bubbles used to like visit Corey without Michael.
Yeah, like Bubbles like had friends. Like Bubbles had
Like
his own life
Bubbles
out.
had his own social life.
Yeah,
Like how wild is that?
he had a life outside of MJ. Like like he probably just like made some monkey noises to like his driver, and the driver's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
you want to go down to the record store? You wanted to go to Tower Records?"
Dude, Bubbles is still alive.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I
That's why
don't
I
know.
asked. That's why I asked if Bubbles had a cameo because he's still kicking.
I didn't know Bubbles was still kicking.
Yeah, Bubble. He's like an
It never
elderly
occurred to me
chimp
that
now.
Bubbles was still kicking.
No, chimps can live for like 50, 60 years. Like they live like a human lifespan for the most part. He's probably
Oh my
retired
god.
in a nursing home right now. He probably still. Do you think he still hangs out with Corey Feldman?
I don't know. He currently lives at the Center for Great Apes in
So,
Florida.
so he's among his species now.
Yes.
Just kind of. Do you think he still like is like kind of like in his older age and just kind of thinks back to the old days, back to the 80s,
He's like, I have to hang
hanging out
out with
with
all
Paula
these chimps,
Abdul?
and I used to like get to go to Studio 54. What the F?
Yeah, he's like animal communicating with like his chimp friends, and they're like, "What the fuck you
Hmm.
talking about, man? Who's Paula Abdul? Like, what do you mean, Jackie O? Like, what the fuck you talking about? You lived in a ranch that had like roller coasters and carnival rides, and got to hang out with
Yes.
Elizabeth Taylor? Like, I don't even know who you're talking about, bro."
And Corey Feldman, Macaulay Culkin, like, what?
Yeah, like, do you think Bubble shows like his animal friends like Home Alone and is like, "Hey, that's my boy Mac."
That's my boy. That's my
Like, do you think he went to
Oh
Catherine
my god.
O'Hara's funeral?
Oh,
Could have. Like, they gave him a day
you
pass
gotta
out of the animal preserve.
Bubbles, you get a day pass.
Do you ooh, ooh, do you think Bubbles knows Carol Baskins? Like, that's like, they could have ran in the same
Oh,
circles.
no.
Or even the Tiger King, like, one never knows. Like, do you think the
Oh
Tiger
my
King was
god.
trying to, like, lure Bubbles his way, like, at his little who's the guy that's near me? Doc Antland? Doc Antler?
Oh god, that one's near you.
Because we do have a,
Ooh,
we
apparently Bubbles hides from the camera now.
oh, he's camera shy. You know what? He lived his life in the limelight. He had enough time.
Yeah.
He's not about that glamorous life anymore. He's moved on. Good for him. Good for Bubbles. I'm proud of you, boy. I'm proud of you, boy.
He's
I would
just,
love to
like,
go see you.
retired, just chilling.
Do we know where in Florida this refuge is?
Hold on. I just had
O-
it.
Or is it like a secret? It's a guarded secret. He's got like Secret
It's
Service like
in
attached to him.
Wachula, Florida.
Where on the map is it? Are we talking like Everglades? Or are we
Yeah.
talking like Orlando-ish?
Hold on.
Or the Panhandle?
Hold on, I'm at their website.
And I'm sure you just butchered that city's name. I'm sure you just
Yeah,
fucked it up.
probably.
I'm thinking of this like I'm not looking at it, and so I'm like kind of breaking out the letters in my head, and I'm like I think it's something completely different. You're saying it's all
It's,
wrong.
it's, like, in the middle towards the south half of Florida.
Oh, okay, okay. So like below Daytona.
I don't know where stuff is in Florida, Patrick.
I mean, if you're looking at a map, you could like look at
Yeah,
prominent
hold
city
on, I gotta
names.
find
uh,
oh my
you're.
gosh.
I guess you weren't great on in
I
geography
would say he's
class.
near Tampa.
Okay,
South of Orlando, but closer to Tampa.
okay. So like dead center of the state.
Yeah. Like, right
Okay.
in, like, tourist trap center,
All right. So like when you're on the
you know?
drive, when you're driving from like Fort Myers to Orlando, you can like stop by if you wish. It's like on the way maybe. You might have to go out of the way, but it's like you eventually will hit 95 kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Next time I'm driving through, I'll check it out. I'll go see
How
go see
often do you go
Bubbles.
to Florida?
Very intermittently, but you know, one never knows. One never knows when I may end up in near the animal refuge. Maybe I'll leave a donation. I can like buy him some food. I wonder what he eats, like what he
Oh my
prefers. Like, does he eat like bananas, or are people handing him like gourmet meals? Like, I need to know, Bubbles. Food. Food
I
choices.
don't
Because
know.
I'm sure MJ was, like, feeding him, like, people food.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was probably ushering in, like, Benihana's every night for him. "Hey, Bubbles, I got some General Tso's for you. Ola Ray's coming over later on. You might know
Well,
her from the
apparently Bubbles spends his time painting.
Yeah, he's a very worldly chimp. I'd like to see some you know what? I would buy one of his pieces if I had the means. Little Bubbles Jackson original.
I
Do
mean,
yeah. A part of me hopes the boys come and see him, like, Corey Feldman, like, stops by, Mac swings by every now and then. Um, the kid from Unhappily Ever After, the one that was on Entourage, comes
Bubbles'
by.
birthday is only a few days away.
Ooh, should we send him a birthday card?
His birthday is on March 11th.
Can you get, like, a cameo from Bubbles?
No, because I looked up because they say you can sponsor one of the animals for their birthday, and it looks like everybody is actually currently sponsored for their birthday.
Okay. Good times. Alright.
But now I kinda do wanna send Bubbles a birthday card.
Yeah, like a little handprint or something. One of
Oh my
those.
god, how wild would that be?
I would love if, like, you send Bubbles a card and they just send you, like, one of those, like, paw prints that, like, you get, like, when your dog dies. You get, like, a little Bubbles paw print. But, I mean, technically he has a hand, so it'd be like a handprint. It's on one of those, like, clay
Yeah.
things. Alright. We gotta wrap this up. This is going off the rails. This is going way off
Yeah,
the
we're
rails.
we're in weird territory. I'm planning to send a chimpanzee a birthday card.
Yeah, I'm hoping for, like, a handprint on, like, a
Don't worry, I'll sign your name too, Patrick. It'll be from both of us.
oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. It's in this your same handwriting. You don't even change it up. You don't even get someone else to sign my name. All right.
Oh my god.
Where can you follow our wild ass adventures? Cat also the author. Where can you follow us?
You can find us on Twitter at Very Podcast. You can find us everywhere on all the other socials at A Very Special Podcast. Don't accept invitations. Yada yada yada. Dossier. Peter Lasagna. I'm still coming for you. Blah blah blah. All that good stuff.
And as always, girl, as always,
Bye.
watch the skies for Brian Duffy flying over your middle school in a single engine plane.
Is it Float by Helen Keller?
I hope so. I certainly hope so.